Well, has instinct led you to your next venture, which is the launch of Too Good by
Too
Jenny?
Good. I'm so excited. Can I tell you how this even started?
Yes, please.
Okay. So this is when Evan was cooking in my belly. And I went to the store and was looking on the shelves and said, you know, there is no brand that I could recognize to go to that is affordable, fashionable, and have some safety issues, some safety standards. And I remember thinking, God, you know, maybe someday I'll be able to provide that for moms. I didn't even write my book Belly Laughs yet at this point, but I remember thinking there's a hole in this industry. So then cut to my own son Evan being born and being very unhappy with the products. I noticed as a new mom, sometimes when you washed the blankets and the products too much, you would lose the softness, you'd lose the color. I wasn't quite sure about the chemicals, nor was I really too concerned back then, I gotta be honest. It was really kind of more of like the fashion and affordable sense. That you can tell from the media, so many of our kids now have some sort of a health issue, that now health is not just a choice. To me, health is essential.
Yes,
Safety
agreed.
is essential now. Our kids spend the majority, our infants spend the majority of their first couple of years of life in their bedroom.
Oh, that sounds so good.
I mean, I know. Well, we are too. What are you talking about? When we're not at work, we're in that bedroom. But you know, if you think about it, you go, oh my God, that's right. My baby infant is in this crib sleeping the majority of the time. Why wouldn't I make this place the safest room in the house? So I had gotten together with a company called PEM America. They're an amazing company. They've been around for a very long time. And they had the high safety standards that I wanted.
Perfect.
And I even wanted to maybe force them to raise the bar even more. So with this line, not only are you going to get higher standards in safety testing, but also I'm going to be there busting their balls to make sure every year we can, you know, raise that bar again, going, well, we can test for this now, or we can eliminate this. But for the most part, I put my stamp behind this label saying, like, if you're going to look at that shelf, Too Good is the one that I'm behind.
Can I take one of these blankets?
Sure.
Can you tell me a little bit more specifically how you differentiate this brand from another? We know it's safer, but are there particular
Yes.
ingredients?
This, for instance, your baby is going to be laying on 100% cotton. They took the polyester out of all the appliques that you might find in other one. So literally the baby's face is on 100% cotton, excluding the thread because the cotton would fray. So this, your baby is going to have, you know, 100% cotton. Also, the bumpers. You know, when Evan was a baby, they were one-piece bumper sets.
Right.
So now we have four-piece bumper sets with our ties being more secure. Also, our pillows in the bumpers are much thinner now, which I didn't know is a huge, important safety factor. Evan had these big pillowy bumpers that I found out weren't safe.
Right, they can get lost in it.
They did, and I'm proud to say that we have, you know, I can give my blessing that this has met the highest safety standards. You know, with Evan, just to go in another side story, the first time I ever saw him seizing was in his crib. And a large part of it, the doctor said, was, you know, there wasn't enough air circulation. He overheated. So when I sat down with PM America, I said, this is so close to my heart that I want to make sure that these babies have good air quality. It's my number one.
And it's good for the environment as well.
It is. We've got reforced packaging, so I'm extremely proud about that. We do our safety testing. We make sure the colors don't run. We make sure and test that there's, you know, no banned chemicals in the products. And we did have a bunch of moms come, pregnant moms, sit down and say, what are you guys looking for? And they obviously safety was one thing, but also they wanted to make sure after a few washings, it doesn't turn into sandpaper.
Right. In fact, it's just the opposite. It probably gets even softer.
It gets even softer. Like these are not washed yet. So I'm really proud of it.
You should be. It sounds like it was an emotional
It was.
ride as well.
It is. I mean, it really comes close to my heart of what happened with Evan Now I want to make sure that moms, feel good about it, but also aren't going to break their wallet for something
Right.
really cool. I love also, if I can toot my own horn about all this.
You may.
Toot toot. Is that, I remember with my friends, they said, well, what's the theme of the room going to be? And I remember thinking, well, I don't want it to be yours because you have a boy and they're only offering the same thing. There wasn't a big variety in themes, so to speak. So when we sat down with the designers who are the top in the industry, they, hand drew these figures and their original art.
I love it.
I love it too. It just makes it so much cooler, and it beats what's been on the market now for the past 10 years.
What I love also is it's great for the environment, it's sustainable, it's healthy for our
Right.
children, and it feels as if you're buying a lifestyle.
Yeah.
And that's what I love. So you should be very proud of
That
yourself.
is a really good slogan. I know I'm a hitter. Want to get excited? I love your website.
I love it. So tell us where we could find the line and when.
Well, I'll be launching my media portion of all this in September, but I believe it's August. Am I getting shaking heads? Yeah, August. Anywhere from Target.com, BedBathAndBeyond.com. Which one? Burlington Coat Factory.
Good to know.
JCPenney.
Terrific. So
See?
we don't even have to leave our homes to make our
No,
purchase.
are you kidding? That was one of my major
Yes.
things. I'm like, I don't leave the house. So definitely go online, check out the products because they really are too good to be true.
I mean, it's hard to imagine that anything could be up next for you. I'm thinking maybe there'll be a true story based on your life, which
Honey,
I would
let me
love
tell
to
you.
watch. I'd buy it in theaters. I'd be the first one. What is next?
Well, I do have a book coming out this fall on love and
Your seventh
lust.
book?
It's my seventh book. I know. Girls, talk about a workaholic. But
I can
this one, I just always want to keep moms also laughing. And I'm always really honest, obviously brutally, about everything. So
That's
I brought
why we
it.
love you.
Thank you. But in this book, I brought it to the bedroom. So this way, you guys can live vicariously through things that have happened in my past. Because let me tell you, they're hilarious.
Terrific. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I love what you're doing.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing with the members of myworkbutterfly.com.
I love it.